It is finally here. The final chapter of the Secret Empire unfolds in Secret Empire number 10. Let's just jump right in. So as we open up into the final issue of Secret Empire, we see Captain America is wearing that very sick looking suit that is a merger of tech with Iron Man and of course Captain America. And we see him standing face to face with the likes of Thor, Spider-Man, Tony Stark, and few other notable Avengers, and he's more or less telling them how everything is going to go and what his ultimate plan is now that he has everything that he needs to restore everything to how he sees fit. Not before Hawkeye, though, is quick to proclaim Avengers Assemble, and everybody quickly pounces onto fighting. It is over the course of the next few pages that we're really going to see Captain America hold his own. And by that I mean they really do not stand a chance of doing anything to him. And he quickly just bashes the ground, releases a giant tidal wave that changes history, really. That's really what it does. We see the White House is restored, but not in the way we might think. We see that other things are being renamed in the image of Hydra. Everything is quickly changing. And all of this leads to a confrontation between Sam Wilson, Captain America, and the Hydra Cap, who is quick to point out to Sam that he doesn't stand a chance, and Sam agrees with him as he bends the knee and is willing to fall down to the Empire. Captain America ends up taking the final fragment of the cube that he needs to fully warp everything so no one remembers anything. Unfortunately, this was all part of a ploy. Well, unfortunately for Captain America at least, considering that Bucky Barnes and Scott Lang, the Ant-Man, were all hiding, shrunk down on the piece of the cube that they had, and they quickly go out and they punch Captain America in the face. Over on the other side, we see Steve Rogers is running through some empty streets. We see everything is falling apart, and we see him catching up with Kobik. And Kobik has come to the realization of something, as well as the readers find the big reveal here, as Kobik actually makes the connection between the history, the present, and shows up right as Captain America is actually changing history. And she is not alone. Kobik brought Captain America. That's right, the real Captain America is finally here. And over the next few pages, we're going to get a real showdown, not just in words, but also a fist-to-fist fight between Captain America and the Nazi Steve Rogers. And this is more or less as high impact as you would think. The two are really duking it out and they're evenly matched because, hey, well, they're both Captain America. Just the last couple days for each one of them, or should I say months, had been rather different. And since they're evenly matched, both figure out that they could get the equalizer, which just so happens to be Mjolnir, which is sitting on the side. Hydra Cap reaches for it, but has no success. Steve Rogers grabs it and delivers a earth-shattering blow across his chest and face that sends the Nazi flying across. Yeah, he more or less gets destroyed here. Cap is quick to apologize to everybody, gives Sam Wilson the shield, gives Mjolnir back to Thor, and everybody stands victorious, as the Cosmic Cube along with Kobik is used to start restoring history. But there is one catch. Unlike previous events where everything gets restored and no one remembers anything, history is going to remain. The people that died, such as Natasha Romanoff, are going to be dead. All of the heroes will remember everything that happened. All of the villains will also remember everything. No one's history is being changed. It is just Captain America is back, and we're going to use parts of the cube to make sure little things here and there did not go haywire. But from what we understand, everything will stay intact. And then there is also an epilogue which focuses on returning to daily life. We see an Inhuman gets released, and of course we saw that, his house was graffitied, Inhumans weren't wanted and everything like that, and he's back home. Early in the morning he wakes up to a lot of banging and noise outside. As he goes outside, he realizes that the neighborhood has put their differences aside. No longer are they going to look down on the minority as they start helping paint his house and restore it back to what it was before the Empire took off. Secret Empire number 10 was exactly what you want from a Marvel comic. For one, it is a strong ending to an event, and one that I can say probably hasn't been this good in quite a long time. It restores hope and optimism in the last few pages, and it gives us exactly what we want, an event that actually builds upon character and doesn't just restore history and makes everybody forget. This issue, very positive, 9.5 out of 10.